We're gonna give you 4 key exercises to improve your vertical jump for basketball, and we're gonna start right now. Okay, so if you're lacking size on the court and you need to elevate yourself a little bit more, you've got to improve your vertical jump. And in a sport like basketball, that typically means you're gonna have to be explosive off of one leg and explosive off of 2 legs. And not only is this gonna transfer over to your actual jumping ability, it's gonna improve your ability to score, it's going to improve the angle from which you're hitting jumpers. It's also gonna drastically improve your defensive play and your overall speed. So improving your vertical jump is going to transfer phenomenally on the court. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go over multiple different exercises that will improve your unilateral power output and your bilateral output. Okay, so that first exercise is gonna be almost like a little bit of a warm-up, but something that will transfer really well to the court, and that's gonna be pogo skips. And the reason why I like doing these is you can do them at multiple different intensities. Okay, so as we're warming up, we're just gonna find that rhythm. We're gonna find a nice, easy rhythm, and then as we get warmed up and as we get more twitchy, then we can go a little bit more aggressive. So as we get through the sets, we wanna focus on how we're grounding, almost flat-footed, okay? Nice and easy. And you want to be explosive off of both legs. That's one problem area that a lot of basketball players struggle with, is that if they're in a precarious position and they're used to jumping off their left, but they have to elevate off their right, they might avoid doing that. But that's where we want to train plyometrics properly, especially for vertical jumps. So now I'm going to try and be a little more explosive. So we want to see a boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Really quick reaction, and that's gonna help improve that rhythm and that cadence to lead to a better vertical jump. Okay, so this next key exercise is gonna be something that helps us react off of a depth drop, but also decelerate quickly. And if we think about vertical jump for basketball players, we might have a lot of momentum or energy coming down the court. And then based off the rim being at 10 feet, we have to turn this energy into vertical force, okay? So we have to change that direction. And part of that process is learning how to decelerate. And when we're actually going through locomotion, that means that we're gonna be in a unilateral position, okay? Typically, most of the time. So this exercise is gonna help train bilateral and unilateral deceleration. So we'll go easy drop, okay? Easy drop here, jump, pause. And as we work through the sets, what's gonna happen is for deceleration, we're gonna see that foot is gonna be landing further and further and further in front of our hip, okay? And we're gonna start to sit here. What that leads to is it then helps us take that horizontal energy and transfer that into vertical energy. So now we'll go another set here. We'll land on our left leg, okay? Boom, okay? It's nice and easy, and we wanna focus on that grounding. Boom. And over time, we wanna get longer, 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 get more comfortable slamming on the brakes. Boom. Okay, and we want to be rigid. We want to be able to feel that energy absorb, and then eventually it's going to lead to the next 2 key exercises that are going to help your vertical jump. Okay, so this next exercise is one of my favorites for basketball players. It's one of the best movements that you can use even for football, for soccer, anybody who's doing bilateral movement and unilateral movement, okay? So what we're gonna do here is gonna be very, very challenging. So you wanna work into this, gradually build into this exercise. And this is a depth drop champion stride, okay? So this is something that we use with our throwers quite a bit as well. So what we wanna do here is we're gonna see a depth drop, land on 2 legs, bound, land on 1 leg, bound, land on 2 legs, bound, land on 1 leg, bound, and then land there. Now you can see me almost going side to side. That's because of the pace. As I do this at higher speeds, I want to keep more of a linear movement. So we're gonna go on the box now. I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit higher speed for me. Speed's relative to me, right? To a fat old guy. Here. Boom. So that's gonna help your unilateral ability. It's gonna help transfer your bilateral ability. And then in turn, as you're in a position on the court, you're gonna know, I can jump rapidly off my right leg. I can jump rapidly off my left leg. I can do double leg bounds if I need to be in that position, transferring that horizontal force into that vertical energy, which is gonna help you improve that vertical jump out on the court. Okay, remember the entire purpose is that we learn how to transfer horizontal energy to vertical force, right? Vertical impulse. It's a very complex exercise, but it's gonna teach you how to do exactly that. And you can start from different positions. You can slowly build into the movement to make it more challenging, or to keep it less challenging. And so what it's gonna be is a double leg bound into hurdle hop, okay? So if I'm here, I can start nice and easy. I've got my hurdle, and if you don't have a hurdle, you can use a bleacher, you can use a bench, you can use a box, you can use anything that you can jump up. You can do double leg bounds to the bottom of the hill and then go vertical, okay? So that's one thing that you're not gonna get away with. Just do this work to improve that vertical jump. But here I'm gonna go nice, easy bound to start off. Nice, easy bound here. Boom, okay? I might do another one of those. One of the unique parts with this drill is that you can also just see making progress, and then as you get more advanced, you can start to really measure where you want to ground. And I even believe in a sport like basketball, it's technical when you're planting, it's technical when you're jumping. So you can even put markers for where you want to jump, okay? You could jump from here, you could jump from here, you could jump from here. You can change that up, and that's going to help improve your athletic ability. I'll do another one nice and easy. Here, boom, okay? And I'll do one more with a little bit longer of a bound. This is where you're gonna see your feet grounding more in front of your hips. Okay, it's just like high jump, it's just like long jump. If I'm a basketball player and I wanna get up to the rim, and the rim's out here, I'm gonna plant further forward so that I have a nice swing leg come through and turn that into that vertical force. So now I'm gonna go a little bit further back. Here, okay, so a bit longer of a bound, turns into a higher jump if I know how to use that energy. And that is the key concept behind improving your vertical jump for basketball. So if you're a basketball player and you want that personalized programming, make sure you click on the link down below, head over to peakstrength.app and pick up our brand new app. You can get 7 free days of training and specifically developed, personalized for you in the basketball portion. So fill out that questionnaire, click on basketball. It's gonna create that program personally for you based off your training age and what your goals are. It's gonna help you become a dominant force out on the court. Remember, peakstrength.app. Until next time, guys, peace.